Hey Ryan, I'm trying to recreate your situation. I can't go quite as low on this blade because basically what the blade's doing is it's up against this, it's hitting up against this bar because this bar goes all the way up to this, so it goes all the way up there and it's hitting up against that. Yours is a little bit further this way, which allows yours to go down a little bit more. But the gist of it is you need to get these lollipops and you need to they go in the holes with the slots. This is the slot here and this slot here. It shows it in if you watch the blade change video. You need to use these. You should not be messing with this blade at all without that. It's too dangerous. You have to have these in here, and just about 3 or 4 turns is all it needs. 2 or 3 full ones maybe, but because you don't want it to go out the back, the threads. But so thread those in. And then basically what you're going to do, if you don't got these lollipops, you can buy them on our website, or you can just use this is too short, but it's basically the size it is M6, I'm sorry, 6 millimeter, M6 by 1.0. That's the metric size of a bolt that would fit in there. These are too short. You'd want to get a longer one, and you can use something like this that's longer. It's the same as that. But these are lollipops we do sell on our website for changing blades. If you don't have any, or you can use your find a couple bolts, M6 by 1.0 bolts. But anyway, get them screwed in. And then basically you're going to be, this one's already up, so just a little bit of support here. And as you're lifting here, you're just going to try to wiggle until you get it back up. You got to get it straight up. And then you go straight down with it. And straight down, then over and out once you get it. But that's basically what you can do. It's stuck there. I know yours might be jammed a little harder, so you're going to have to try to wiggle while you pull up. And you're going to need these. Either that or, like I said, it's a longer bolt to go in these things. If that does not work, you're going to be in the situation where you're going to have to take this plate off. And to take this plate off, there's one bolt there, and unless you got a really, really short hex, you're going to have to move this forward a little bit to get this plate off. And eventually, you may even have to take this plate off on this other side, which you don't have to take this off. You can get to all these, or at least you should be able to get to all these without removing that. But this one here, you would have to take off. And when you go to put it back on, if you do take this off, you need to put this in here and get the screws in. This will be the last thing you put back together practically, other than maybe the crown. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assume you need to get this off. If you can't, another thing you can do is you can have somebody tap on this with a hammer. Like, right, you don't want to do that anywhere down the sharp edge, but you tap on it here while you're wiggling and going up with it with some up pressure. Because you've got to use these, or it's too dangerous to mess with this without these holders. And someone can be lightly tapping on it right there while you're wiggling, trying to pop it up. I mean, I would try as much as you can. Because that's a safe way to do it. And you don't have to take anything apart. You just got to do a little force up, a little wiggle, little taps here and there on it. You can even knock on this a little bit if you want, because it's what it's against, and it may break it free if you knock on this a little bit here, and knock on this. And if it doesn't come up, then you're going to have to take this plate off. And then you're still in a situation where you're going to have to pop it free, and you may have to take the other side off, or you may have to take this bar off. And I can show you what's behind it. I can take it off real quick. Basically, you're going to need a 5 millimeter hex, and you're going to have to move this forward. I'll go ahead and pause it, and I'll get that taken care of.